up in our journey. We're taking the train over to Paris.
So before we get there, I wanted to kind of talk about our full experience in London since we didn't really vlog properly. So I got these two here with me. We're gonna go over quickly the things that we like and just share our favorite memories. So let's start with Anderson.
Well, my favorite adventures we had in London, England, was we got to see Big Ben, and one. We got to London Eye, 2, and at near the last day before we went on the train to Paris, we went through this park where there were these parakeets, and this man was holding a bunch of them, and he gave me some seeds, and 2 came to my hand. And then when we went over to the guy, we found the guy again with pigeons. My mama had dried fruit, and pigeons came up to me, and one pigeon was really soft. Now to you, Mama.
Okay, so what was your favorite part?
My favorite part of London, I'm trying to think. Okay, well, I did enjoy just driving around and seeing how picturesque everything was. It was beautiful. But my favorite was probably going to the Tower of London, the old, castle that's in, what they call like the London proper, which is the original city of London. And that was just amazing because you saw history. Every time you saw a date, it was like amazing trying to explain to him how old it actually was.
My mind nearly exploded or imploded.
The other thing that was amazing, aside from loving the Tower of London and seeing the history there, was going to the British
Museum.
Not the British Museum, which has antiquities, specifically from where? Egypt.
And I was into all the hieroglyphics.
But what was the other thing at the British Museum? The Rosetta Stone.
Oh yeah, the Rosetta Stone.
We saw
mummies.
We saw mummies.
We saw the legendary Cleopatra.
There you go. We saw Cleopatra.
The place that caught me most unprepared to have enjoyed it as much as I did was the London Tower. I thought, honestly, that was probably going to be one of those really boring places that we went to that Shannon wanted to go to mostly. But I ended up just thoroughly enjoying just all of the history that was in that place. And it was just, walking around there was just one of the most enjoyable things we did, for me, in London. So now, before I take you back to the video, we took the subway, or as they call it in London, the tube, to get to King's Cross. So I thought we were gonna get there and we were gonna have all this time, and I was gonna be able to get really awesome footage of the outside of King's Cross to sort of show the differences between what the real King's Cross looks like and the one at Universal. But the tube drops you off right inside of King's Cross, so I never really got the outside. But there was this big giant surprise meeting waiting for us there. Here we are, about to board our train to Paris. Okay, so one last thing. we took the channel, the train that goes from London to Paris. It's the Eurostar line. People in Europe know it. I thought it would be so much fun because one, it's a train ride and I love trains. And two, it's a train that goes underneath the ocean. It goes underneath the British Channel. And Shannon got motion sick, Anderson got motion sick, so they both took Dramamine. I was exhausted from the night before, so we fell asleep, and all of us slept through the actual tunnel part. We fell asleep through the part where we went underneath the ocean. One of the draws, one of the reasons we did this thing, and we all missed it. And I woke up, and I believe Shannon and Anderson woke up as well, literally as the train was pulling into Paris and the announcement came on letting us know that we were in Paris. So we missed most of the train. But here you go back again.
Hey guys,
We're in